So, how much does it cost to produce per episode the new Netflix show series called The Gentleman? Well, it's made in the UK, far away from Hollywood, so we think it's got to be cheaper than 200 million. Look at this. Hollywood spent 200 million on the Ant-Man, the Wasp, the Flash. How do you spend 200 million dollars on a movie and it flops? I mean, how you can only do that in Hollywood. So let's get back to The Gentleman. Well, by now everybody in the entertainment industry knows that The Gentleman is a winner. And that is something that Netflix has found hard to do lately. But the reason why you will find it so hard to find a per episode budget is because Guy Ritchie directed the first two episodes. Okay? So the first two episodes had a much bigger budget than the other 6 episodes. So it's going to be hard to average out, per episode costs for all of them. There's 8 episodes total in the season 1. Hopefully there's a season 2. But what we can do is we can look at what Netflix has paid for previous series. Now, The Gentleman, as good as it is not as good as Altered Carbon. We know that Altered Carbon was one of the best shows that Netflix ever put out. And they only paid about $7 million per episode for this winner. Now, unfortunately, the snowflake executives at Netflix are too stupid to get another season of Altered Carbon up and running. No, why make another season of a winner like Altered Carbon when you can waste millions and millions on other diversified horseshit that we don't want to watch? So anyhow, $7 million. Now, we do know that The Gentleman is better than The Crown. They paid $13 million per episode on The Crown. The Gentleman's better than. The Gentleman is much better than Stranger Things, and they paid $30 million per episode for Stranger Things. But here's the thing. The Gentleman is not so diversified. So they're not going to get to 30 million, but they're probably going to get more than 7 million. So you can pretty much average it out that they got about 10 to 15 million dollars per episode. On average, ballpark figures, but if you're talking about the 2 first episodes that Guy Ritchie directed, well then it's quite possibly it cost almost 20 million per episode for the ones that Guy Ritchie directed for his debut. So there are 2,142 shows on Netflix, and somehow we found a good one. Yesterday, we're going to go to the UK today, where we are going to do our mini review of the new Netflix series, The Gentleman, starring the 39-year-old Theo James. He plays the lead character, Eddie, and he pulls off a good mix of Michael Corleone and James Bond, a blend of above-the-law gentleman. And in real life, he is married to a woman, which is a plus. He has sympathy for the Syrians, which means he's one of the good guys. But first, before we go into our mini review, what in the hell is wrong with America today? I tell you, God damn it. What in the hell is wrong with America? Damn. Suicide killings, illegal invaders, corporate insect food. I mean, come on. Is the New York Wall Street fake money Zionist mafia really that filthy that they would put idiots in charge of building Boeing aircraft so the parts fall off and risk hundreds of lives so the stock will fall and they can buy it up for pennies on the dollar? Surely they are not that evil. Shit, even Lucifer would cringe at that one. Damn. Okay, back to our mini review on The Gentleman. It has Giancarlo Esposito, and he's playing a role very similar to his Breaking Bad role. I like I like a lot of the characters in this show. I mean, this show is where old money meets the filthy drug money. It's action-packed, crime-filled Netflix series, fast, slick, cool dialogue, never a dull moment. The bottom line is The Gentleman is pure Ritchie. You will not be disappointed.